Energy. Do damage.
Раз. И есть предположение, что это хардбас. Также есть предположение, что все в спортивках Adidas и на найках пацаны тоже слушают хардбас-басы. Здравствуйте, уважаемые. 5 человек рисабнулось, пока я был где-то там. We're gonna do sound that you never heard before. Да ты даже вовремя. Да. Всем пу-пу-пуруру. За спойлеры. Первый матч, конечно же. Я посмотрел. Всем искренне рекомендую. Да. Здорово, Фокс. Так, там как-то какая-то странная черная полоса. Откуда черная полоса? Эй, что за дела? А, нет, вот фуллскрин, когда смотрю, нету черной полосы. Ну и ладно. А чё нам было? О, полегче. Что хочешь? Нас убить, что ли? Так, размер окна, открывать интерфейс по щелчку, ролики в HD, субтитры. Изменения вступят в силу после перезапуска игры. А, это только про вот эти. Продолжить. Так. Сейчас, подождите, стойте. Escape. Новая игра. Начать новую игру. Нет, не начать. Мне как-то теперь тихо. Стример начал прием ставок на сайте Туладар.нет реферал хапа. Нет, не начал. Отвалите от меня. Так, хорошо. Йоха, здорово, Виртуоз. Почему Путина не слушаешь? А что? Он анекдоты травит, чего его слушать? Я в бар и так могу зайти. Так, хорошо. Именно анекдоты. Да, вообще просто. Такие, причем остроумные. То есть это, понимаете, да, анекдот про черную полосу, это типа, это сейчас еще хорошо, дальше будет еще хуже. Давайте поржем над этим всей страной. И нет, у меня жопа от этого горит. И анекдоты... Так что анекдоты от Путина я слушать решительно не готов. Я лучше просто буду держаться туда подальше. Хапа, а почему ты не хочешь разводить политоту на стриме? Ну, ребята, глава государства анекдоты рассказывает. Анекдоты, сука, про то, что будет еще хуже. Вы чего, охерели, что ли, там все? Твою мать. $1 исторический максимум. Глава государства шутит про то, что будет еще хуже. У нас все в порядке. Россия, вперед! Ну зато наш Крым, конечно, да. Давайте обсудим это. В связи с тем, что я и все мои знакомые разделились на два лагеря. Те, кто в восторге, и те, кто ненавидит. Фокс, это почти спойлер, поэтому давай не будем об этом. Но прямо ненависти я не испытываю. Я бы сказал, что неподходящая внешность. А так вполне нормально. У него все ок будет, ему-то что? Так. Так, ладно. Я думаю, не будем особо мудрствовать лукаво. Анекдот там был искрометный, что-то вроде... сейчас вспомню. Что ж там за анекдот-то был? Приходит один мужик к другому, спрашивает: как у тебя дела-то? Да, что-то черная полоса в жизни. Приходит через некоторое время обратно мужик: а сейчас как дела? Слушай, черная полоса. Так подожди, до этого что же была черная полоса? То была белая. Пошутил вот так Владимир Владимирович Путин. То есть, ребята, сич, ну, Ладно, я думаю, погнали. Бадумц, вообще жесть. История России одной фразы, и тут стало еще хуже. Ладно, я думаю, погнали Депонию. Дорогие друзья, реально ни на какого обсуждения ЗВ. ЗВ офигенный, всем идти. Без шероховатости есть, но без шероховатости фильмов не бывает, на мой вкус. А мы стартуем. Новая игра. Имейте в виду, да, субтитры русские, озвучка английская, локализации нету. Ну, что предоставил Steam, что предоставили разрабы, то и есть. Погнали. Так, здесь, конечно же, колесиком будем открывать инвентарь.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. Little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go
Понравился, да?
Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as
Здесь,
the speech balloon
здесь
icon appears.
практически
no
такой же.
prompting.
Здесь практически такой же. Здесь практически такой же туториал, как и в первой части, только здесь сидит другой чувак. Сейчас, подождите, я не могу.
You've forgotten everything, right?
No, I haven't.
Then why don't you start talking to me? Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
Will
Здорово,
you
Санька.
stop yakking then?
You know, that would trigger some amusing dialogue.
How exciting! Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know,
Как осмотреть предмет, как разговаривать. Ну, просто
how
для...
to look at an object.
Просто чтобы не
But I
пропускать
already
искрометные
know that.
диалоги.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping-pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left click to pick it up.
Кстати, вебка
No,
закрывает
this has
вариант
to be
ответов.
easier. Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory.
Hey,
Eggs.
I knew that.
Here you
Так.
can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how
А как
to
у нас
use
в
that
прошлый раз
cursor?
вебка была, по-моему? Я сравнил с предыдущими частями, и она была слева. Так. И примечательный глаз. Кнопка.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Так, я же могу...
And then click on the other item to combine them.
I was just about to do that.
Так. Ага, я уже сделал.
It fits.
Next, you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Ты можешь читать, что они пишут.
Whatever.
Ну так, да, в принципе, но все написано на экране. Так.
When you're ready, you need to.
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't. You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I push this button here, and then...
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere.
Они
With their
появились из
cruisers,
ниоткуда.
plasma weapons, and mechanical beards.
Механические бороды.
Organized. They took our village by force.
Ага.
They left nothing behind.
А там рамочки в
Fear
вебке не было.
and devastation.
О, я могу его убрать, в принципе.
They were looking for gold and Elysium. The girl that fell from the sky.
Это часть, это первая часть вот так вот.
And only
выглядит.
one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up. Contacted her fiancé. And took her to the lower Ascension station. Only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon. And Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant. And they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination.
Отлично, господи.
They wanted to blow up our world.
Какая прелесть. Какое графоуни.
But they had failed to reckon with the one.
Они сняли живого человека.
Swapped the cartridges. And he restored Goal's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Отлично. Отлично. Просто шикарно. Очень шикарно. Судя по всему, он сам сделал этот фильм. Бонжорно, Казич.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up.
Господи, боже мой. Что за трэш? Хорош.
You're being pathetic, again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting
Да, конечно, если бы здесь был хорошая локализация, было бы очень здорово.
lampshades room, order some
Очень круто.
Didn't I explicate it? I still
Они так хорошо поют, что как бы нет смысла читать. И так хорошо озвученный главный персонаж, что нет смысла читать. В этом плане радиотрансляция не получится.
have to start all over again.
Теперь я знаю, как начать рассказ девушки. Ну, как бы это Депония 2. Chaos on Deponia. Хуза фиг локализуешь. Ну да, у них тут еще и своя песня.
Trash. Trash.
Дедушка прочитает.
And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
Ага.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's
Она меня
more to
бомжом
him
обозвала.
than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How should I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's
Pepper.
right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was gonna ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
Мгм. Это док.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
Она меня ругает. Дверь в туалет. Так. Кнопка. Штука жрет. Все, кнопка слива.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Ага. Так, мне нужен молоток. В ящике с инструментами молоток. Инвертор энергии, молоток.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Угу.
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Я убил молотком птицу.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
О боже. А куда молоток?
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How
Oh,
much
boy.
damage could he possibly do?
Так. А,
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
так.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
О боже. Боже, я все спалил. Что за дела? Так,
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
так. Так, у нас птичка в этом. Ручка слива, но у нас воды нет. Кнопка слива. Так. Эта штука жрет огонь. Инвертор энергии.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Мгм. Бабуля Уц, док. Я, честно говоря, с ними не хочу даже разговаривать, не дай бог они...
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would
Ага.
bet the house on it.
Так. Птица в унитазе. Ага. Так, значит, каким-то образом надо подать воду. Она говорит, что у нее воды мало. Так, надо с
May I
доком...
interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it. As long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Окей. А с
May I
бабу-
interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
А,
Well,
понятно.
It's in... You're welcome as long as...
not me.
Окей, понятно. Так, здесь, короче, каким-то макаром надо потушить. А что у нас есть? У нас есть скатерть. Инвертор энергии. А что я этой штуке скармливаю? Кнопка. Она просто жрет все подряд. Может, я могу попробовать скатертью потушить огонь?
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument?
Угу.
When I met him, but it hard.
Так.
So he's more careful than he used to be?
Ага.
Yes. He's finally started learning from his mistakes.
Окей. Рипстрим. Сейчас восстановится, друзья. Так, ручка слива не работает. Кнопка слива тоже не работает. Эта штука запускает пожираку какую-то. Здесь какой-то левел, здесь. Огонь, который надо потушить, чтобы взять молоток. Давайте, мы можем спуститься отсюда? Нет, не можем. Так. Ищем то, чего, с чем мы еще не взаимодействовали. Или... Могу при помощи скатерти.
Well, I still have my doubts. That Rufus looks to me like an arsonist.
You know what they
Поджигателя.
say? No doubt burns so hot that it can't be
Ни
extinguished
одно
with a wet
сомнение не горит так
tablecloth.
сильно.
But my tablecloth is as dry as a bone. You could set the whole place on fire in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Grandma, that's just a saying. No one here is going to set anything on fire.
Так. Сейчас. Эть. О.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
О, инвертор.
That's how
Встал.
it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
Ага. Все, теперь.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any
Uh-huh.
circumstances.
Well, if
Oh,
that's all
Боже.
you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
Так, хорошо, кнопка слива. Сюда сливаем. В
He
раковину.
would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
А,
Absolutely.
Good,
птичка.
good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
Ага. Так, скатерть.
You almost have
Uh-huh.
me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Так.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest
Так.
things.
Значит, если у меня застряла скатерть.
Perhaps I'm worrying, and after all,
Ага.
John Thomas
Okay.
is very good at self-defense.
Так. Птичка.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Так, и...
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
О, боже.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your roof is really must
Боже, я
have
убил
improved.
птицу. Просто боль. Мокрая скатерть. Иди сюда.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Господи.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the court will hit the 3 targets one by one in a spectacular chain reaction. This will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Так. Я должен на меха нажать.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc,
Господи.
are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a
Господи, он в
Save
гильотине.
Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Так. Ручка сковороды.
And whoop. Oof. Perfect body control, as always.
Так. Значит, я могу... Подожди, что за дела? Мне же надо, если я рубану... И чего? Мне надо себя... Я не могу этим перегрызть себя. Так, как мне спасти Дока? Если я попытаюсь перерубить эту штуку, я полечу. Полная фигня. Здорово, Максимус. Так, зачем мне этот нож? Мне же реально не рубить эту гильотину. Она же не сейчас... А, нет, подожди, она еще пока не запущена. Или запущена. Так. В Дока кидать или что? Нет. Ваза. Куда его кинуть-то? Попробуем.
I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And somehow, I doubt that Doc would still be in the mood for thunderous applause.
Горелка. Так.
Very clever. I'll simply solve the problem through a process of elimination. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated in the next few seconds.
Горелка не работает. Меха.
I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine.
А, я могу
And
просто
somehow,
гильотину
I doubt that
запугерить.
Doc would still be in the mood for thunderous applause.
Господи, как мне выбраться отсюда? Что за фигня? Ваза. Реально руби руку, походу. Фейерверк.
Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of it.
Okay.
That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade,
Конечно.
should it?
Конечно, повлияет. Окей, у меня немного... Черт.
That tickles.
Ага, хорошо, давай еще. Все уже. Теперь у меня здесь черный порох.
With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows.
Ага.
Easy and totally realistic.
И абсолютно реалистично.
If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then... there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction, whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for?
Отлично. Порох.
Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Окей. Толково. Понятно. Господи, боже мой. Очень толково. Господи, он реально Он реально долетел на пиле.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big, filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that
Опять.
surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited. I have come to save my planet. Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders, so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it. That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic. The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she
Тогда
believes
казино
in.
сдвинуть хорошо.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal? There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his. I'll fix it. Don't worry. You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall. No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Клитус. Покурить с Клитусом. Все, что у меня есть. Плашка, кнопка катапультирования. Плашка.
That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat.
Так. Ага. Уменьшающий луч.
Wait, there's more dust. Awesome! A bear! That's my favorite so far.
Ага. Понятно.
Must be the ejector seat after all.
Понятно. А, то есть я просто дую, она меняется.
Shrink ray.
Какая прелесть вообще. Медведь, конечно.
Bear. I like the bear. I better not blow again.
Конечно.
I'm what's best for Goal. No, don't!
Зовем медведя.
Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot! Goal! No, 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 no! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Ah! Oh dear, what have I done?
Ну, по идее, с Клитусом на одной
I
веревке.
still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were Goal, the next we could expect... Rufus?
Rufus.
Ouch.
Толково. Круто передвинул. А я еще не придумал, подожди. Не бузи. Я не вижу, чтобы она мешала просто, понимаешь, чувак. Ее... Может быть, она на другом месте мешать больше будет.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster.
Угу.
Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We could start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red
Они
Sea
хотят,
before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailey. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him, but as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailey. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the
Да,
planet
вот
is
здесь вот
indeed
вижу, что...
uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings. So get
Неудобно.
out! Out, I say! Yeah, yes, sir.
Угу.
Where the devil is Cletus?
Угу. Сашка, картинка от голоса отстает.
Only the most epic tales feature cool depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt is all blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, but surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sun, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to a memory sent him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
Хуза с танцами бухлом. Какая прелесть. Хуза с танцами и бухлом. Шикарно.
I
Так,
think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc?
так.
Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody?
Собственно, мы были здесь.
A note from Bozo, that old pirate.
Записка от старого пирата Бозо. Так.
Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
В гавань. О, я прям смог выйти? Что за халява? Я так не согласен. Я хочу обратно.
Fresh breeze from the sea.
Эй,
The
вернись.
smell of freedom and adventure. And tar, toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Shh! You're scaring the fish.
Окей.
Rotten fish. Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills.
Я могу с ним поговорить?
Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Ага.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance.
Ага.
Doc's office is in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Индустриальный район. А я просто так вот тревелить могу, да? Индустриальный район уйти. Это типа портация по городу. Так, ладно, назад.
First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
Так, нет, я хочу...
I can look around the town later. First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape.
Он не
Can't
дает...
have the old coot grabbing all
Он
the
мне не
credit
дает
for
возможности
himself.
уйти. Я хочу на самом деле в доме покопаться, но он не дает мне такой возможности. Видимо, здесь все линейно, так что идем в индустриальный район сразу. А если я... Карта.
First, I have to
Ага,
help
и он
Doc
мне не дает
get
возможности
Goal
вернуться
back
на
into
причал.
shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all
Ты
the
забыл
credit
про
for
среднюю
himself.
кнопку мыши. Подожди, а что за средняя кнопка мыши? Ага, о, да, очень прикольная штука. Печка. Печка? Что я с печкой могу сделать? Просто открыть. Так, гнездо. Три вопроса. Да, средняя кнопка мыши халява. Ящик с подушкой безопасности. Лутаем. Лутаем, все пригодится. Дверь куда-то. Есть какой-то умнокус. Халява. Ручка. Лутай. Лутай. Изолента. Ведро с краской. Умнокус. Палка. Палка, наверное, нужна, чтобы метнуть умнокусу.
What a cute little doggy you are.
Сейчас, скорее всего, покусать.
I beg your pardon? My name is Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is
Nerdy ramblings.
I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Господи.
Let me show you who is superior here.
Сидеть, пусти меня, кто хороший?
Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended
Господи.
your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that.
Мне надо кинуть
If I
руб...
let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Сидеть пес. Да, вот.
Will you please let me in?
That sounds better already. But I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist. Please, 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 please!
Господи, какая прелесть.
Stop it! Oh, please, stop! You're overloading my circuits!
А,
Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
What?
какая грязь.
Down, boy!
Bravo! With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming
О,
an entire
боже
sentence.
мой.
Ha! Piece of cake.
Так, он смеется.
I hereby
У
demand
меня есть
that
палка,
you
я думаю, что он
perform
на палку как-то
the
отвлекает.
act of down.
Good boy. But I'm still not sure what you're really
Скорее
trying to
всего, с ним
tell
такой...
me.
Well, down, down. See? like this.
This guy cracks me up.
Он себя здесь сейчас замкнется, я...
Stupid mutt.
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Так, умнокус, с ним поговорить можно? Так, хорошо, мне надо палочку ему кинуть.
Stupid.
What? How
Так. Палка.
Hey, look what I've got.
Да, палочка.
And now, be a good dog
Давай.
and fetch the stick. What's wrong?
Скорее всего,
Fetch the
скорее
stick,
всего.
or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick. No. You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy.
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even...
Интересно, он меня пропустит? Скорее всего, нет, он будет издеваться.
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Господи, какая есть... Его не замкнет?
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Так, ручка, палка, изолента. Палка, изолента. Изолированная палка.
All this idea is...
Нет, мне не надо. Изолированная палка.
Hey, look what I've got.
Он сейчас ее лизнет, но только это ничего не даст.
And now,
Не, он...
what's wrong? Or are you
Yes, that's it.
fetch the...
Сейчас, подожди, стой. С ним нельзя больше поговорить.
Will you let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Stupid.
What? How?
Так, хорошо, он со мной не разговаривает. Как же тебе?
Wait. I'll show you how it's done. But pay better attention this time.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Он... Его должно замкнуть, по
Oh
идее?
boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Не, его не замыкает. Так, ладно, он будет надо мной долго угорать. Так,
Will you let me...
ругаемся. Так, хорошо, валим отсюда. Так, здесь что, лампа есть? Выкручиваем.
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Надо что-то с патроном. Так, давайте попробуем изолировать.
Capo!
На бис.
Exactly.
Изолированной палкой.
That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock... when the shock... I mean, what the...
Мы
what the
поняли, мы
shock-
собираемся.
Whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
У нас что получилось? Изолированная и наэлектризованная палка. Теперь надо дать ему ее полизать. Замкнет?
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Да, его действительно замкнуло от угара. Так, ведро с краской. В случае чего, но мне с ним ничего не сделать. Может, я ручку могу присобачить к нему и стырить его? Вряд ли.
Black would be better, with flames glued to the side up front, and maybe a dragon with a battle axe.
Короче, собака закоротила от моей тупости. Господи, это ужасно.
White, the wet.
Погнали к доктору. Монокусу мы закоротили. Так. Здесь электроды.
Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Ага. Часики.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need.
Так, ладно, идем дальше.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus,
Да, здорово, доктор. Ага, тут подсказки какие-то. Огонь, огонь, огонь.
at last, Gold really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There is only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes.
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Gadget shop.
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus,
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
it's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges.
Хорошие
The cheap
картриджи.
ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money.
Goal speed. Ну, можно с ним поболтать.
Goal!
She can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. I know what to do. All I need is battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see.
Док.
I wonder if she... Not without my help. That much is certain.
Да. Так, что у нас здесь? Отвертка. О, подбриваем отвертку. Шикарно. В ящике.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you were not to poke around in my thing.
Чё
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
это? Понятно.
It's okay.
Понятно. О, в морозильнике можно что-то надо быть. Морозильник. Просто открываю морозильник и все. Ничего экстравагантного. Выключатель. Я просто заморозил там что-то. Это если что-то охладить надо будет. Ну все, понятно. Здесь на этой локе все вроде как. А звуксовка вечно какую-то хрень делает. Так. Сейчас могу, в принципе... Давайте вы хотели, чтобы я убрал. Я, наверное, уберу эту штуку пониже. Цик. И камеру просто перезагружу. Она вечно какую-то хрень делает. О, вот так вот сделаю. Может быть будет здорово. Так, здесь часы. Это штука, которая меня шоком бьет. Но мне не надо, мне надо. Мне надо валить отсюда. Так. Значит, мне надо в магазин.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
We've been watching you.
Отлично.
We know what you're planning.
Oh, yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've gotta go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Отлично.
Death to the Organon.
Отлично, какие-то бандюги
What
еще.
was that all about?
Какие-то просто подозрительные бандюги наверх. Так, смотрим, что у нас по карте. Поглядим. Ага. Причал. Собственно, нам надо здесь искать этот магазин. Собственно, пойдем в магазин. Здорово, братан. Как тебе к аптекарю? Ух ты, карта. Магазин, здесь куча всего. Это, собственно, вернуться во двор мастерской дока. Есть что-то непонятное, что-то непонятное. Ну, давайте просто серфить. Карта. Давайте поглядим. Ага, мы руками просто дошли до... Это индустриальный район, а это у нас какой район получается? Хрен его знает, какой-то район, но... Аптекарь мне нужен сейчас? Фиг знает. Погнали к аптекарю, я начну так просто по кругу. На рынок, соединитель труб. Подбриваем соединитель труб. А, я его могу просто перевернуть. Могу желтую, зеленый, красный, синий. Ага, надо понимать, что тут меняется все.
Yoo-hoo!
Так,
What? Where?
так, что ты тут продаешь?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help
Ага,
you?
понятно, он не знает.
I would like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
Мне нужно зелень на плюс 5 к здоровью. Ха-ха.
I would like a +5 healing potion.
Sorry, all sold out. But I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then.
Так,
What's in that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with
чистый спирт с
antifreeze.
антифризом.
Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
Так. Он спрашивает, что в той бутылке, он говорит про спирт с антифризом, и при этом он говорит, что не
Have you
может
got
его
any
найти.
sedatives?
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion. Are you giving away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various
передвинь
mind-altering
камеру.
substances that have never been tested on humans.
А куда его
Incredibly
подвинуть?
dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is
Так, я
very
пропустил
hard.
диалог.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects. Oh, just like me.
Угу. Так. Мне нужен
Won't you let
купон.
me have a free cucumber?
Only for a coupon.
Просто сделай
Ah,
купон
great.
меньше.
And where
Хорошо.
would I get one of these coupons?
From the free pharmacy magazine.
Бесплатно
of course.
медицинском
But I
журнале.
don't see a free pharmacy magazine here.
Neither do I. But do you hear me complaining? It's
Господи.
prominently displayed here somewhere.
No, it's not.
When I took my break earlier, one copy was definitely still there. I tested a new laxative, and suddenly everything had to go
Окей, в
very
туалете.
fast.
And you took the magazine to the bathroom with you? What for? To read the cartoons?
Ever
Ага,
heard of Braille? Also, Gulliver's Tavern is always out of toilet paper.
ага. Понятно.
Ah, nothing.
You get what you deserve.
Ха-ха-ха, понятно.
See you later.
Так.
Not if I see you first.
Так, хорошо. Так, сейчас сделаем вебку поменьше. Так, камеру поменьше. Эту штуку тоже поменьше. Какая-то маленькая камера теперь. Прикольно. Никогда не делал такую маленькую камеру, но пусть и будет такая маленькая камера. Господи, с полта тырксин. Какой я ламповый, да? Какой ламповый маленький стал. Так нормально? Так, хабач, это вторая часть? Есть, братан, есть. Конечно, вторая. Так, хорошо, погнали дальше. Мусорка. Ковыряемся в мусоре. Просроченные транквилизаторы. Хорошо, шикарно. Просроченные транквилизаторы. С ним можно взаимодействовать. На рынок. Погнали на рынок. А на рынок это сюда я спустился? Хорошо, идем туда. Направо. Так, ага. О, гондольер. А тот, который... Шазам. Шазам мокнул. Генератор. Мацаем генератор. Я не вижу выключателя. Сейчас просто пнет его. Я так и знал. Так и знал. Вот это ты, Василий, отвертка. Так, ручка. Окей, хорошо. Идем в таверну. О! Рыба-бритва.
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
Ну да, чё бы и не иметь у него motion сенсора. Так, здорово, Бозо.
Hello, Bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now. I went to see Doc, and now I need to find the gadget shop.
Say hello to Gilligan for me if he happens to be in. It's by the pier, just to the left of the city gate.
Слева от городских ворот в гавани.
Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus, only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with ballet?
How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
But I'm not. Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle. Harr!
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well, none of my business. Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr! See you later.
Don't get lost.
Музыкальный автомат. Брачная ода помойных крабов. Тарантелла мусорной лавины. Песня веселого Джонни. Это и есть брачная ода помойных крабов, ребят. Песня веселого Джонни. Она не меняется. Так, понятно. Свеча. Так, сахарницу тырим. Изи. Нифига.
Whew. Despite my mighty strength, I'm not gonna get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
Привинчено? Это хорошо. Алекс музыкальный гном. Песня веселого Джонни.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Алекс.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hey, dee-dee-dee-lo.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap. Hey, hands off.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do? Stamp your feet and steal my firstborn child?
I wouldn't talk so big if I were you. I get the right height to prevent your firstborn child from ever being conceived.
Yeah, I get a pain in the neck when I look down for too long.
Yeah. Так, бросьте воду помойных крабов.
Hey, hands off.
Oh, yeah? What are you
Мгм,
gonna
понятно.
stamp?
I wouldn't talk. I'm at the right.
Yeah, I have to go. I get a pain.
Понятно. Хорошо. Свеча.
Hey, leave the candle alone.
Не трогай
It's
свечу.
the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
Сломается, когда генератор... Ага, скорее всего, чтобы ограбить гнома на его тексты. Мне надо задуть свечу. Так. Здорово, Пэник. Или мне показалось, Пэника нет. А, нет, он Пэник. Сиди. Так, с Гулливером давайте поговорим.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know, and I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for
Я
you?
хочу в туалет. Угу. Давайте все по всем текстам
Doesn't
пройдемся.
sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
Spit them out.
Don't you ever run into problems with the Organon? To me, it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us
Блин,
alone
так-
here. Porto Fisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the coast. That's how the floating black market was formed in the first place. We're always in places where the Organon doesn't look.
And if I told you that it won't stay that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis. I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out. Go on, tell me about Bozo's girlfriend again.
I think he's got something going on. She won't break.
And Bozo has...
Ага, это
I can
просто
hardly imagine.
информация. Как интересно.
That's it for now.
Yep.
Так, сейчас он мне даст
need to use
девайсов.
the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case
Облейка.
of blah, 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 hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah, 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 spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah, 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 leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Lebo. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, Good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that.
Гарлев. Так.
It's pretty dark in here.
That's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
Так, хорошо, мы можем теперь... Так.
Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
What do you mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of the junk crabs, but only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
Так,
A
плеснем.
drink, please.
Have you got any money?
Well,
I thought so. I mean, just look at you.
why does everybody always say that?
Come back when you've got money. Transients don't get a tab here.
What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown, assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the platypus Pataka in the market arena. However, fighting only takes place when two squabblers are going after each other.
Ладно.
See you later.
Come back when you see...
Так, дверь в туалет. Я подписал вроде как, да?
Locked.
Пойдемте с Гарлифом поговорим. Гарлиф должен мне ключ дать.
May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent.
У мастерской Дока.
Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! Death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. Someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Have you got the key to the tavern bathroom?
Yes, but I still need it. I have this bet going.
You bet that you would use that bathroom?
Yeah, but I simply haven't worked up the courage yet.
Scares the crap out of you, does it?
That's what I'm waiting for.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional
Пытаемся
rock,
сейчас его
paper,
обыграть.
scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
Отлично.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
Фишен Tournament
I'll be
Hand.
off then.
See you around.
Турнирная рука. Мне нужна турнирная рука, чтобы сыграть с Гарлифом. Ладно, давайте в генератор сразу сахара насыпем. Гондольер. Сразу в генератор сахару.
Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Сломали генератор.
Right. It was bad. Thought so.
Отлично. Давайте попробуем зайти.
It's really, but not so dark that I'll, after all.
Посмотрим, может быть, он сейчас...
What an ugly. Don't they have
Может быть.
May I bother you?
Just as long as you stay in the light.
But everything's dark here.
Precise.
Так, я хочу сыграть. Предположим.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to...
Well, the last time I looked... Yep. What?
They might be low.
Турнирная рука все равно нужна.
I'll be off there.
Так, хорошо. Здесь мы просто выключили свет по полной программе. Попробуем. Попробуем. Эй.
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh!
Угу, я падаю. Попробуем сочувствовать. А гном заснул.
Ha! Got it.
Я спер оду помойных крабов.
Hey, leave. It's the only thing that.
Юпитер еще могу упереть.
So that's how it worked.
Где же туалет? Сломано. Сейчас поговорим с Гулливером.
Hi.
Ah, you again. Are you finally gonna order something now?
Угу. Хорошо, баннер ТТР. Вот сюда. Иди. Сделал. Уха у меня... Что еще может быть? Расскажи мне про... Ну, увидимся.
See you later.
Come back.
Ага. Этот со мной ждет турнира. Угу. Генератор все еще снова работает. Яйцо. Нашли какое-то яйцо.
Never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in Nigeria.
Не побывало в чьей-то заднице. Попробуем его завернуть в бумажку.
Never.
Краб. Гондольер.
Yoo-hoo!
Угу.
What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. Questa è una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Prego.
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere. Ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito. Only one musical sheet, comprende?
Some of it.
Так. Хорошо. Так вот тебе другая. Так, классная гондола.
Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cantare, ma sì. I needed to drive off the... How do you say?
Boredom?
Grazie.
Well, now that makes sense.
Рад.
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon...
Саш, Максимум сказал, что если я буду называть тебя псиной, то с меня снимут мудрку так. В чем на перматче я не согласен. Не знаю, не знаю. А что ты ругаешься на меня? Так, ладно, давайте ему. Так, аривидер. Вот датмин. Так, давайте ему.
Why don't you play something else for a change? Here. The mating song of the junk crabs.
Magnifico! Finalmente! Una canzone molto romantica! As long as there is no junk crabs nearby, it's non pericoloso, eh? Mille grazie!
Так, ну так спой.
Yoo-hoo!
Prego?
Arrivederci?
Nothing.
Так, а как мне на гондолу-то забрать?
These foreign models are just... Something's always breaking.
Ну я отдал ему. Так.
Yoo-hoo!
Prego?
Can't you sing something?
Ma sfortunatamente, but it's only one.
Cool.
Is this back?
Can't you sing something else?
Only.
Да я дал ему уже.
Arrivederci?
Так, ладно, погнали дальше. Гнездо, из гнезда...
What an ugly... It must...
Так, из гнезда упала эта штука. Бампер есть какой-то. Ага.
Stronzo! Is you matto, making a poof with my new secretariat. Now I must go to Idoko to get a replacement.
That was funny.
Чего? Что, прости? И чего? И чего? И зачем я это сделал? Ладно, варим сюда. Здорово, Тасс. Я просто делаю, даю дело, он хочет лишиться моторки.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
Господи.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
You're talking about the secret ascension codes.
The Ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oof! Ow! Oh!
He hasn't got the money.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Отлично, меня подмудохали два чувака. Ага.
Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it.
Так, собственно, о, здесь ведро с наживкой. Надо у рыбака потырить чего-то.
I don't want that. That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait made from phosphorescent anchovies. What did I do with that? I remember bringing it on board.
А второе банка с крючками.
What was it I didn't want to do again with jars full of hooks? Oh yeah! Stick my hand in. Ow!
Крючок есть, шикарно. Ведро. Сперли ведро. С рыбаком поговорим.
Yoo-hoo!
Scram! You're scaring the fish. Shoot!
Понятно, он со мной не хочет говорить. Катер Бозо. Ну-ка, тормозни. Очень редко как ты решился такое играть. Это же пузел. Так, радарчик.
I can't leave here, not without gold.
Окей, не собирался, мусорка. Чего в мусорке нашли?
I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Ugh, slimy. Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait! What's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
Угу. Наживка из анчоуса здесь, окей. Изи на халяву нашел. Подожди. А что это? Тихо, 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 тихо. Мне надо попытаться как-то... Может попытаться порыбачить? Дать ему наживку из анчоуса, может быть он захочет ее. Что?
Look at this.
Scram!
What if I want to fish here too?
I'm not buying that. You ain't no fisherman. Just look at you. And you're obviously missing the obligatory
Рыбацкая
fisherman's
удочка.
luck.
What if I prove to you that I am a fisherman?
Huh, I'd like to see that.
Well, you will.
Fine. And now, shoot!
Ага, понятно. У меня нету рыбацкой удочки. Есть ведро, крючок, ручка. Скомбить что
Getting
ли?
hooked up, I can do it with.
Так, крючок плюс наживка.
I've got almost all the components for a fishing rod now.
Да, почти все. Отвертка явно не пойдет, хотя может попробуем.
I've got. I already hooked that.
А вы пока не комбитесь, да.
I've.
Что-то твоя рожа слишком толстая для этого шедевра. Там. Так, идем сюда. Это, скорее всего, магазин, который мне нужен.
Welcome to Gilligan's
Парк
Gadget
приборов
Garden.
Гиллигана.
You are being served by Shapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive, but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free, colorful lollipop.
Окей.
A lollipop?
So, which brand do you prefer?
Платина по качеству прежде всего.
And those are really the good
Господи, боже
cartridges.
мой.
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
Боже.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Господи, боже мой. Я купил с леденцом. Отлично просто.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Да, вспомнился.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust. My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What? Lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that, I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character. Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
Это что?
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to go.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
Хорошо.
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus.
Тони это
The
его
longer
бывшая
the
жена.
fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done.
А где ваш САП,
Go
уважаемый?
find Goal
А
and
что имеется?
persuade
Не
all
не
3
выводится сообщение о
parts.
САПе?
I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Или что? Так, леденец или любовь? Так, что у меня здесь? Пульт. Пульт картриджа.
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Пульт с картриджами. Окей. Шлюзы. А куда Гола ушла? А что это у нас там такое? Ой, альтабнуло меня. Так, это... Фиг знает что. Отверстие трубы.
Hello? Testing, testing. Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. A comet is approaching the floating black market. I repeat, a comet is approaching the floating black market. In order to avoid panic, you should consider suicide as an option. Great, now the pipe's closed, but it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Дверь.
What is it this time? I told you, I don't lend stuff to no one. So don't complain when you get a cup of cyanide instead of milk. What the? Who are you?
Ага, у меня даже нож.
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days? If you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must know.
Отлично.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
Отлично.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Господи, боже мой. Она большая, она больная, друзья, что делать? Так, я, собственно, шел, может, в магазин, вот этот перископ. Что это у нас такое? Карта. Антенна. Перископ видит, что я зашел. А, тут бандиты эти хреново сидят.
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Huh. If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
No way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden, using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets.
Ага,
I can
мне нужен
dissolve
золотой
into thin
глаз.
air with my secret
Гиллиган.
stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Окей. Подтыриваем антенку. Потом перчатка какая-то. Просто упер антенну.
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
Так, эту штуку.
Go, Rufus, rubber arm!
Ага, примерная рука. Это чтобы
that always worked
кто в туалет попасть. Хорошо. Юпитер. Ага. Угу. Он снова, гондольер снова вернулся. Теперь у него водокрабом есть. Проверь дропы. Нету.
Yoo-hoo!
Бывает.
Sorry about your airbag.
It's no problemo. I am a socio di Club Gondola Mobilistico.
A member of the Gondola Club?
Precisamente. Il doctor always has a replacement for sacco di aria, capito? Capisce?
Capisco. Caputo.
Hey, buddy, quit yanking my chin.
What's that box? Is that your new airbag already?
Sì. Fortunatamente, il doctor always has a replacement in the stock.
Do you always have to speak with that goofy accent?
If I don't, I'm in trouble with the Gondola Association.
I see. Can't you sing some...
Fortunatamente, only one.
Так, а если я попробую больше? А если я попробую до краба включить? О, гол. Гол в таверне.
Nothing.
Попробую, кстати, все, может быть, у него...
Nothing.
Ага, он начал снова играть, я понял. Гол, давай поговорим с Гол.
I'm sure I could extend the range of the remote with it. Then I could comfortably switch goal back and forth from the couch. All I need is the couch. I'm sure I could then I could comfortably switch. All I need is the couch.
Ага, диван. Так, заюзать.
I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Так, Гол.
Right. I shouldn't necessarily start with the most difficult goal. Let's see how Doc's little invention works.
Huh? What the... Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market, not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
Давай говорить с Гол.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Романтик, сорвиголова, мыслитель. Романтик.
Here it comes.
Facial expression.
Check. Charm cannons at full blast.
Чувствую, я сейчас
And now,
опозволюсь.
to come up with the best possible line.
Эй, крошка, как она...
Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
You again. What do you want?
Вот значит, где ты тусуешься. Эй, крошка.
Hey, baby.
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I can wrap you around my pinky in my sleep.
You'd better beware, or I'll wrap something around your throat in your sleep.
See? I haven't even started, and you're already fantasizing about you and me in bed together. You're actually pretty cool. We're a fine match.
Ha! Dream on, wimp.
Your mouth is saying no, but your eyes are saying yes.
Would you like to hear what my fist is saying?
No, maybe not right now. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yes, damn it.
Yeah, right. Probably did, huh? Here's looking at you, kid.
Who are you calling a kid, you pipsqueak?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a pipsqueak, you beanpole?
Oh, yeah? Who are you calling a beanpole, you rat?
Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, who are you calling a rat? You...
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Окей.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Right now, I'm trying not to fall asleep on account of your boring lines.
Let me know when I should take you to bed.
Yet another dud. Try your macho bullshit on someone else.
Ah, would that make you jealous?
Get lost now.
I'll find a way to make you go all weak.
As weak as your head or as weak as your arms?
As weak as both together, baby.
Так.
Wait here.
No threats, please.
Так. Так.
You again. What do you want?
Так.
So, this...
So what? Do I have to ask?
Yes, that...
Dream on? I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings,
Not.
I mean this drink.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
Wait here.
Так.
No threat.
Давай попробуем переключить пульт. Леди Гоу.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
Так, это у нас кто получается? Задира Гол, Леди Гол. Так.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
You have to come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
My fever. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days.
Так.
Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Oh, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Отлично.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told him 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon. And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
Yes.
О,
Yeah,
боже.
what?
Давай вот так.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the resistance, just like Janosch.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Oh, please.
Oh, all right. But then we'll go see Doc.
Of course. A true resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Janosch.
Отлично, мы
What's up
должны...
with that Janosch?
That's
Мы
what
должны...
I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Janosch is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief.
Так.
Wait here.
Yay!
Так, хорошо, все очень плохо.
I wish I'd had one.
Так, пульт. Так. Значит, это хочет вступить в сопротивление?
What just happened? I must have been unconscious.
Это, скорее всего, путь.
No wonder
Это, скорее
there's
всего,
air
путь.
in here.
Forget
Типа,
about it. Once the fungal spores have settled into your lungs, you can breathe
когда гриб
normally
спор в
again.
твоих легких оседа.
Huh?
Так, гол.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Realizing that is part of knowing me.
Just like living in constant fear of grievous bodily harm.
Exactly.
О,
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away
О
from me.
боже, Руфус.
Understood?
Так,
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head.
господи, боже мой.
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus.
Okay.
I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ooh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears.
Yeah,
and
is
that
that
your
just-
mind was, split three ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
Так,
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything.
так. Так. Во.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a
Драматически.
romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. They're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
Oh, it sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Понятно. Так,
Wait here.
Is that a
Of course.
Good. That
What a woman.
так, Бозо.
Hello, bozo.
Rufus, what's up?
Только что там портажил.
Something went wrong
Oh.
with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like...
Отличные звуки.
Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes, I understand that.
Her mind has been split into three parts. Now, I have to persuade all three of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But three at a time?
I'll manage somehow. See you later.
Don't get lost.
Нот.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
Так,
I think an apology would be in order.
поговорим с Нодом.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
Неорганизованная
And how does that
преступность.
give you the right to assault innocent passersby in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. Hey, do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
Так, хорошо.
So,
Я не думаю,
unorganized
что здесь надо
crime.
что-то делать.
What is it exactly?
С Гулой я потом
We're just like
разберусь.
a criminal organization
Короче, мне
without
надо...
the organized bits.
Короче, мне нужно...
I'll get back.
Whatever.
Короче, я пошел в магазин.